Today's topic is book review. I have read lots of books in my life. From my childhood, during my school days and college days, I have read so many books. But when I started making a review on the books, it found so interesting to me. That is where it instigated me to read many books again and again. Today I'll share you the procedure of book review which will help you to make a review on a text, to love it and to understand, comprehend everything else. So what is a book review? Why do we do that book review? The book review is done mainly that will be your primary source of the story, like your opinion piece and the summary, your views like literary criticisms and analyzing part, everything. These everything you will be doing it in the book review. We'll see how we'll go about it. So firstly, what is the importance of doing a book review? If you ask me, is book review important? I would suggest you yes. Once if you try one book review, then you will develop yourself in all the perspective. For example, this book review, it is an indicator in order to know the quality of the book and the message, the story of the book, of course. So next, secondarily, like it encourages the readers to think, to analyze, to introspect on their ability and comprehension. How far do we understand? How far we will be able to think about, and how far we can reflect on the message. Everything could be done when you start reviewing a book. So it also motivates the reader to read more of that author's book, because every individual writer will have their own writing style and the language. So if you are interested and if you start reviewing a book, that style, if that style is adapted to you, you could develop reading those kind of books. So to comment and reflect, the comment may be positive and negative, both the ways, and the reflection of the writing style and the language of the writer. These are the main significance point of making a book review. So initially when you take a storybook, it is very important for all of us to know the summary of that book. So what does a summary means? How do we create a summary? So in order to create a detailed summary, you should have few points to be known. For example, initially it is the plot of the story and its journey. You should know it. The second part, it is the setting. Setting means the place where the incidents, where the story is taken place. Third, it is the main characters, maybe the antagonist, protagonist of the story, and who are all the main characters involved. So all these things should be known. Then the main events or problems. So any of the main events that has happened in the story, or the problems that the story is noticing to the bringing out to the notice of the reader. And very many twists and turns and these solutions, all these main things should be known in order to reflect on the summary of that story. The final part is the conclusion. The conclusion is a part where you will end up telling how the story and how the message is being conveyed, and what is the takeaway that you have come from this story, and your own reflections on that thing. So now when we come to a book review, we have so many components of a book review. For example, when you start to review a book, you have to know the details of the author and the publication details, all genre and everything else. Then the secondly, you will learn about the summary. Then third, you should make a personal reflection on it, like your likes or your dislikes. So what is the part which is more appealing to you, and what is something that you thought it would be better, and the opinions that you make, like if you would like to change the character of someone from the story, or why do you want to do those things, opinion. and compare and contrast of the story. Like if you would like to compare the story of one writer's work with the other writers, so these are the personal reflections where you will feel free to give your own opinions. Then next is the analysis part. Analysis part, we have critical analysis, both on the negative and the positive, like analysis could be made, and on the plot, on the characters, the writing style, the language, the central theme, literary devices that the writer is using in his work, which is being different from the other writer. So these critical analysis could be made. Then finally it is conclusion. So when you make a conclusion of the book review, you could like rate the story, and you can give reasons for that rating. You can also recommend the story to your dear and near ones, and so on. These things will add an extra emphasis on the story for the other readers too. So now I'll just show you a simple format of a book review which I usually follow it. So name of a book. You have to first write the title of the book, then the author, the publisher, so number of pages that book is having, genre, then a summary or short summary or the message of the content, then critical analysis, a reflection, and rating. So these part I have explained it better. So this is the format which will be useful for you to present a book review. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.